Okay, I'm super excited to have you. A couple of things I want to walk you through. Everyone that's on the show, that's on the radio show, has a good familiarity with my book and the chapters in my book because as at the beginning of the show, I speak a few minutes, some of the teachings, some techniques, some strategies, and some meditations from one of the 7 chapters of my book called Divine Prescription for Life. And in order to be able to really be part of the show, to really understand the fabrics and the weaving of what's going on, and for the conversation to take place in a good way, I ask of you to look at the 7 chapters of my book, scan through it or go through it and really enjoy it for yourself. It's really a life altering because it discusses how to discover your passion, to explore your life purpose, how to let go of anxiety, and a variety of different things along with 12 CDs that it comes with. But again, you don't need to go through all of it. You just need to scan through it and see which chapter resonates with what you're going to represent yourself so that I could speak about that particular chapter when you're on the show. That way we weave it into each other and it becomes so much more powerful as I introduce you within the topic and the framework of the book, of the bestseller book, which connects with the topic of the expert that you're going to be in. So that's a big part of the introduction of the show. Now, I've also taken the time to throw in 10 powerful audio teachings and meditation and hypnosis tracks. One of them is called Future Progression. It's where it really helps you get into the future of the most powerful future self of who you are, as grand as you are, even though you may not have full access to it. That powerful listening lets you access that along with the book. So this is all bonuses for yourself to use. It'll definitely even help you on the radio show if you can get into it before you come on the show or after the show. It also have Recreate Your Destiny and Shift the Direction of Life to Your Favor. That's another audio meditation that's part of the book that's going to come with the book. And then I also have Sleep Sanctuary, which is a powerful, energizing, how to really sleep deeply and how to dream deeply. So it's a whole meditation with hypnosis along with guided imagery and teachings. Those all come with the book, but for you to get started, you need to at least look at the book, scan through the chapters and see which part relates best to the teachings and how you're going to present yourself so we can kind of collaborate really well. So the steps are pretty easy. I give you a date. You choose one of the dates that's available. We'll really pack the whole year. So whatever dates I give you, try to choose the ones I give you because those could be probably the only ones that I have. I give you a special phone number to call in and a link that's your studio. You could use this from your computer or your phone anywhere for the radio day. And you pretty much can also invite guests to call in or listen in through that link. And it's easy. We just roll from there. And then you want to make sure you have my book to look at those chapters so we can have a discussion and a conversation as I coach you through how to place yourself and position yourself successfully for the conversation that day in relationship to the topic that you're speaking. So if you're ready and you're excited, let's get going. What's this fee? What's this investment for? And I want to explain it. From the moment I meet with you, there's a lot that goes into preparation of you getting into the speaking engagement on the radio show. So what we do is I coach you through the mindset of how to really get on the show in a confident tone. I coach you through the variety of ways how you can make your offer so that you can get a good response. This is not just time and investment on my part putting in you, but it's also 20 years of powerful experience with NLP coaching, with spiritual coaching, with mindset shifts. I help you release and let go of behaviors or beliefs that may be getting in the way of you getting more exposed, feeling more safe to shine, and more importantly, how to attract clients through your powerful speaking engagement, how to become a 6-figure speaker. So it's a lot more from the time I meet you till you go on the show till afterwards, a lot more mindsets and shifts than just getting on the radio and talk. Then the other part of it is we have a crew, we also have expenses, and we also have a variety of places that we posted, social media connection, all these different elements, getting the replay available, titles. Sometimes you go through shifts. You say, I like this title. No, I want to make a change. I want to do this, put this here. There's a description. There's a subtitle. There's recordings. There's sound checks. Getting ready for each other's our time where we put from the radio station. So there's a lot that goes into it, which is way beyond $1,000. So those are the reasons that we do charge $1,000 for the setup of your radio show. Now you can go ahead and look at some of these shows, the previous ones, or the on-demand episodes. Once your show has been aired live, then you go into the area called replay, so you'll be on demand and people can listen to it again and again and again. It stays there for the life of the show. Your access points are there, your information is there, your offer is there, your links are there. So the replay can be repurposed for yourself in a variety of ways. You can put it on your website. You'll have higher prestige of people knowing that you've spoken on and you've shared the stage with people that have a good positioning in this field, which is going to benefit you immensely. Also, from the moment you announce to everyone that you're going to be speaking on this live talk, it's very good for you. You'll get a response of people just connecting with you, knowing that you are active and you're speaking and you're out there and you're collaborating. That by itself, I've noticed that my clients, from the moment they even announce to others that they are going to be speaking, let's say next week on this show, people already start contacting them more, taking them more seriously. So that by itself is a great virtue for you. So here's a little bit more details about the format of the show and more information that you'll benefit from listening to. So my radio show is called Gentle Intensity Radio, and I usually speak the first 5 minutes and I warm up the show with beautiful insights, inspiration, meditation, talks about health, wealth, love, and a variety of topics that's just inspiring, loving, and helps people to just want to connect to a better part of their life. Then after the 5 minutes, I usually introduce a guest. The guest has to be an expert, someone who has mastered a certain field that they could talk about that specific thing. Once you're a guest on my show, then I also keep you in the directory of all of our people, and whenever we have someone that needs that kind of expert, we refer you out. Also, the replay stays available for as long as they do. A couple of ways you can get on the show is, first of all, we would have to ask you to be on the show. So I intuitively feel that this could be a good match, and it's not something that people could just apply to be on the show. It has to happen in a way where there's an interaction where me or one of my partners feels that it's a good match. So I felt intuitively that I'd like to invite you to the show. Number two, the way it works in terms of the actual show, you offer 1 hour of your services as a gift on the show so that whoever calls in later, they can connect with you and get to have a gift consultation with you where you'll help them in their life in whatever area that is. That's your expertise. And then there's three requirements in terms of payment. One is a $1,000 membership. And once you stay on the show after the 15 minutes, then you commit to paying the $200 sponsorship fee so that your show can stay recorded live and continue to play virally as a replay, and also to continue to have the full 45 minutes of conversation and to get in touch with the people that have called in. So it's pretty simple. It's a win-win situation, and everyone wins because when you offer your gift session, people like to connect with you either that day or in the future, and anyone that listens to the show even in the future will want to connect with your 1 hour consultation, which is a gift, and then from there you can offer them your packages or everything else that you offer in your company, which will lead to great connections and sales for you. We do post the show to all of our friends in WhatsApp groups, Telegram, Facebook groups, all my 5,000 friends on Facebook. We send out an email also, and we also let the show virally continue to spread, and people also on Blog Talk Radio, they're naturally tuned in. Those are who are regulars for Tuesday and Thursday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. shows. Each week we have about 8 to 12 expert speakers, and it's increasing. I'm here to help you improve your
To
reality.
Gentle Intensity Radio with Shaheen Jetian, the magical mentor and authority of Divine Prescription for Life bestseller. Co-host with Chicken Soup for the Soul, 500 million bestseller.
I'm going to put some shoe leather to my accent, okay? All right.
On air now, as Shaheen Jetian takes you on a hot journey of spirit and heart healing, breaking through the deepest fears with unleashing your life's meaning and purpose with his gentle intensity touch. Unlock your future now with the greatest speakers as you walk out of your tight spots in life and come to fruition. Real hot takes and honest opinions on ancient wisdom for modern times with the greatest meaningful celebrity show on earth. Let's welcome Shaheen Jetian and his guest today.
My name is Shaheen, which represents the royal falcon from the eagle family. So it's like the lion in the skies.